All right, welcome to another episode of the Headless Horsemen Podcast, where we get a little headless, we get a little reckless, but we bring it in at the end of the day. Follow us on all major platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, and you can find us also on Instagram at HHPod00. So if you guys like what you guys are hearing and seeing, well, we're not even doing visual stuff yet, but you guys like what you hear, follow us up over there. But I'm one of your co-hosts today, Optimus Coctimus, joined today with...
Optimus.
Bro. Be original, nigga.
Be original?
Yeah,
okay.
you fraud.
Optimus the second.
You're such a fraud for that.
C2.
No.
CO2.
Which CO2? Get out of here.
Optimus the
Yeah,
second.
you choking on air. You came.
My boy, it's your boy Seymour Butts in the building.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to the booty warrior. He.
You look like a dude.
Nah.
You do the perfect. How does that sound?
I don't know. I do not.
Mr. Optimus, sir. How does Mr. Warrior sound?
I don't know.
Where is he from? Kentucky?
I don't know. You seems like you know more than me, buddy. But
You were the one telling me about those Anton Daniels interviews.
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, he's gonna shut us down now. He's like, these niggas lying.
Yeah. Oh, we're that big of a platform. You.
He's over here. He's gonna shut us down, bro. He's like, see, I hate when people cap on your name. I could have gave y'all an opportunity.
I could have blessed y'all. I could have blessed y'all. Y'all could have been up, but y'all still down.
And then we're gonna hear about how that's the problem with the community and people like us.
Black women, I swear to God.
Black women. I ain't gonna lie, he do be going off on them sisters.
It'd be crazy.
I'm like, dang, dog, it ain't less serious.
Cooking them, just cooking them, stir frying it. But yeah, what was your first thing you want to talk about?
It's your boy Dame.
Oh, Damian Lillard?
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what happened? You hear about what happened to him?
Oh, he went to the Bucks? Yeah. Oh, I thought was that the only thing?
Yeah, bro, that was it.
Oh, I was thinking like some drama, some crazy stuff. Yeah, I watched it. Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw it and I was like, wow. Jimmy Butler, did you see that thing? I don't know if it was true, but I think there was a thing saying Jimmy Butler thought it was rigged or something like that.
You
Yeah.
thought the trade was rigged?
Mm-hmm.
Rigged for what, bro?
Because I think
Pat Riley wasn't trying to give up nothing.
true, but I think they needed Dame to get over that hump. They needed,
Miami Heat.
yeah, that was the best option for them on the trade block to get over that hump.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because you're gonna expect a 34-year-old Jimmy Butler to put up 50 points a game, 50, 60?
Like 30, 34, 35.
Yeah, so he's an older guy,
man.
Exactly.
He's up there.
And Damian Lillard was the perfect fit. He never had injuries, has always been in great shape, played all the games, was really tried not to sit out. He would go out there and go ball.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you need a guy to get your offense going, pick and rolls, or even I would have loved to see, I think he'll be able to do it, but I wanted to see Damian Lillard be able to take more on a Steph role where he could have been able to come off more screens while Jimmy Butler is going to be able to facilitate. I thought that was going to be more plausible with the Miami trade, but he may be able to do it while he's in Milwaukee. I think what it's going to come down to is like who's going to be responsible for getting the ball in the last 2 to 3 minutes in the fourth. But I think it's going to be Dame. To me it's going to be Dame for the fact that he can make free throws and he's more of he's a threat to go to the rim. He's a threat in the mid-range and he's a threat from 3. That's more than what Giannis can offer. Because it's like,
my thing is
what, last 2 minutes? HB dive. It's like for...
half-red dive, power O.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is who's gonna do you think they could beat the Celtics? Did the Celtics make any great? I wonder, did they let anybody go this offseason?
No, Marcus Smart is going to Memphis.
Oh, man.
But even then, they're just overly... they have too many guards. They have too many guards.
I mean, bro, Al Horford getting up. Al Horford, yeah.
He's getting up there.
Getting up there, man.
He's getting up there, but what can...
Asking that man to play 30 plus a night without a backup like that is crazy.
And then the real big question for them is going to say, are we going to actually see Jaylen Brown get over that next hump?
Like being able to dribble with his left.
And score with his left. It's like he loves his right too much, but it's like you have to be somewhat reactive to what the defense gives you. If they give you an open left lane layup, who ain't taking that?
Yeah, bro, it's kind of like the way he dribbles. He kind of dribbles scared. Like he forgot how to dribble.
Or no, he just loves to use his right. Like he loves that right hesitation, drop into a power dribble, 1-2 to the rim. Yeah, and it's like, and it's like you spend a lot of money on this guy, but is he going to be able to do what you need to get done? I think they have more pressure on them than Milwaukee does. Because it wasn't like Milwaukee was like, we need this last piece. We need this last piece. Like, yeah, and it's stupid. They should have kept him. Stupid.
That was a bad move. I would never try that guy.
Especially the year his dad dies. It's like, I get it, it's business. I get it, it's business, but it's like, at the same time.
That's fucked.
At the same time, though, like, I get it, it's business. But at the same time, who else got y'all in the situation to win rings like that?
Right.
And it's like, Drew Holiday, you're going to miss that defensive presence with Drew Holiday. Because he's going to be in the Sun? Or is he with the Trailblazers?
He's going to be on the Blazers, I believe.
Yeah. So you're going to miss that defensive presence unless Damian Lillard come out of nowhere. Like, you start cooking like that.
Drew Holiday was a hell of a defender.
Exactly. But, I mean, the thing with Luke Budenholzer, the thing is like that team was so defensively solid. Like they didn't like the way they were being able to have Brook Lopez.
You remember that dude from Notre Dame? They got I think his name like Pat Connaughton.
Something like that.
Pulling up, shooting, playing defense.
Exactly, sliding, bro. And the thing is like you could still play defense with having Giannis and the Brook Lopez on the floor at the same time. And they were closing out contested threes, making difficult shots. That playoff game, or that first run they had before they went and won the trophy, bro. That game, I think that series where they had to play Miami or something like that. No, both.
They lost that one, right?
No, they won. I think.
Was that?
They
went to the finals?
I think so. Yeah. And you still all the closeouts that they were making, and it was just like it was a great game to watch if you were a fan of defense for that playoff series, because there were going to be aggressive closeouts, tough shots, very heavy adjustments were going to have to be made for the second half to actually get some offense going, and that's that's what you love to see. That's what you love to see.
The Heat really said, "Fuck it, we're good off this, brother. We're gonna let everybody else handle this." Now you let somebody else in your conference, in your division, get that same trade that you want. That's a recipe for disaster now.
Right.
And that's not gonna sit with a lot of people's mouths.
Well, but maybe they just didn't have the money because it's not like it was easy to trade Dame, probably. Because you got to think,
I think
if Dame would have had
they were supposed to give up some first round picks.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that.
Exactly. And the thing is,
a 30-year-old point guard, would you do that, Larry?
Shoot.
Would you, mate?
It's probably not going to be. That's tough.
Trade for CP3?
No, not CP3. He's too injury prone.
CP3 go hear this and pull up, dog.
It's the truth. When he went all point guard and went to the finals, he wasn't hurt. But every other time, it was like, what? Oh, my hamstring. Well, I'm vegan now. Oh, my hamstring.
I'm vegan now.
Oh, it's like, oh, I'm vegan now. My hamstring still hurts. And it's like, what are we doing?
He goes pescatarian, still gets injured.
Yeah, I'm trying the Mediterranean diet because LeBron put me on. I'm still getting hurt. Hamstring is just fucked. It wasn't your diet, dude.
His hamstring's fucked. That's that old age right there, though.
Something, because
old nigga hamstring,
something, because dude, like his hamstring went out and it was like, oh, here we go. But then when he was like, I'm addicted to going to the finals, it was like, dude, where are you?
Hey, bro, get drug addiction. Hey, bro, drug addiction is no joke, man. Get CP3 some credit.
And then what they say when you buy the BBL but don't get the legs to go with it, but when you buy the point guard but you don't get the hamstring to go with it. All right.
Like a tire with no tread on there, man.
Basically, dude. It's ridiculous.
So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, and the Warriors. Man, I think the Warriors will be doing a lot of carrying CP3 this year, but not in a bad way.
Well, it's just going to depend on the role that they're going to have him play, because, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really good. It's just going to be a matter of like how is he going to play this role, because now you're trying to make sure you don't overuse him so he can get good playoff minutes. But again, that hamstring.
Yep, you gotta watch out for that hamstring.
Exactly. Yes.
You're trying to have him play 40 minutes a night.
Yeah.
Psych, that ain't happening.
Did we talk about that? The changes about the NBA just hold on, my nose itch. NBA just put in changes for
Load management.
Yeah, load management. Did we talk about that?
What happened?
They put in NBA. Let me see. NBA load management.
Pull us up, Jamie. Pull us up.
Jamie, pull up. Okay, so there's a NBA load management rule that they're trying to implement this year. So NBA load management board approves rules that fine teams if star players sit certain games. If you ask anyone, and okay, so now the league will be handing down harsher penalties for teams that decide to rest players in certain situations. On Wednesday, the league's board of governors voted to approve the new player partition policy, which will see teams receiving hefty fines if they sit a player in a nationally televised game or in an in-season tournament game, sit multiple stars in the same game, or shut down a star player for a long stretch of the season. The policy will go into effect at the beginning of the 2023-2024 season. The league has defined star players for the purpose of the policy as those who have made an all-star or all-NBA team in the past 3 seasons. 49 players fit this description. The fines will be as follows for each violation. $100,000 for the first violation, $250,000 for a second violation, $1 million more than the previous fine for any additional violation. Oh my God.
We're sweating right now.
The NBA can investigate a player's availability, and investigation will now be triggered automatically if a star player misses a national TV or in-season tournament game. Multiple star players miss the same game, or their inconsistent public statements about a star player's availability per ESPN.
Mark Cuban because of the Kyrie
So,
Luka Doncic situation.
Here, let me finish the rest real quick. There are exceptions to the rule. If a team contacts the NBA at least a week before a back-to-back and can seek approval to sit a star who's 35 or older on opening night, or has played either 34,000 regular season minutes or a combined 1,000 regular season playoff games. Mike Conley, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and LeBron James qualify here. Or seek approval to sit a star because of a prior injury, in other words. The Clippers could reasonably seek permission for Kawhi Leonard to sit back-to-backs coming off of his torn meniscus. Teams appear to have gone overboard with their desire to exercise caution during the regular season in the league's eyes. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver won't have that, though. If you're a healthy player in this league, the expectation is that you're going to play, Silver said in a press conference regarding the issue on Wednesday. This is an acknowledgement that has gotten too far a bit, he added. So that's what's going on with that. You actually want to pass me my backpack over there? Because I have some sticky notes on it, because I was listening to this when I was at work. Some people were covering this. Yeah, you're good, dude. Because one guy I was watching, I think his name is the Commissioner. He covers like sports stuff really well. And I was listening to him talk about it because he's the one that broke the news to me. He was the one that I seen the news on. And he was talking about it, and it's ridiculous. Because you know how crazy it was getting with these games where they were missing games? You would have Devin Booker miss games, right? Get sit out for some games. Right. But there would be games between like the Trailblazers and the Warriors. Guess what game he sat out? Sat out the Warriors game.
The Warriors game?
Yes, a competitive. Yes, but then played yeah. It was like, what are we?
He's ducking the smoke.
Exactly, and that's why people were getting pissed off, because it's like important games like that.
Dude,
they're like, oh
what?
yeah, because it's getting so bad to the point to where you're having guys miss out important games like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought they were just missing out on the lollipop.
That's what everybody thought too. But then you're talking about when the Lakers would be sitting people. They would be dodging a lot of people too. And it's like, those games that you need to win, it's like, what are we doing?
Devin Booker, does he qualify?
Well,
He qualify for the minutes thing, doesn't he?
Well, this was before that.
Ooh.
This was before that. And this is like one of the great examples of why they needed to institute
The
it.
Lakers would be sitting Kobe.
No, I was just talking like this past season when they were doing this, because, you know, you would.
Dang, all the history back then?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got the right stick up. I'd be at work listening to stuff.
Who else would be doing the load management? Before this whole thing, who else would be doing the load management?
Well, it was cool when the Spurs did it.
Yeah, the
Spurs were like the best. Well, the thing was,
They had a pass, though. Them niggas will pass and cut all night on you, bro.
You're like, fuck, you're 30. Sit in the corner. God.
Niggas with knee brace and elbow.
Yeah. Where's the French fuck at? Oh my God, he's over there. Ginobili, fuck.
The only thing they can say about Tony Parker is that he cheated on his wife. That's it. That's
Shoot, but he ain't cheating you out of 40 minutes a night. No, he giving you that work.
Giving you at least 3 or more assists.
Yeah. And also with that load management thing, right? Guess the last time we seen KD versus LeBron James.
Like the finals when he was on the Warriors.
They haven't played each other in the last 5 years.
Damn.
Now some of it was even with the different conferences, some of that was, KD had that Achilles problem and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
But even then we would see them sit out games against each other. It's like, what is going on?
That's true.
Yeah.
But did the Nets don't they, but it seems like every team in the NBA plays each other.
No, they do. They do. You have to have a lot of. You still have because remember the Warriors played the Cavs on Christmas, but it was like a 3-game. Like that's when it was real. Yeah. Because we were seeing in season best 2 out of 3 between the Warriors and the Cavaliers to see who's going to really do well in the playoffs or the final. Sweating because you used to have the Lakers when LeBron was on the Cavs. Kobe had to play the Lakers.
That night when the Cavs played the Spurs and LeBron and Kyrie dropped 50.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so the league, I get it. They're trying to figure out the way to protect themselves, but a lot of this has to come down to the GM front office trying to protect their investments. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, it's like we have been cheated out of an LA rivalry for like the last 3 to 4 years. Between LeBron James, Anthony Davis versus Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Yeah, what be
pissing me off is that man, Paul George. It sucks because he's a talented player, but when he be missing games, it really affects the rest of the chemistry of the team. Because Kawhi's already down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they already have to shut him down.
Yes, and you have another guy that can potentially close games, win games.
And think about how much money they paid for.
Exactly. And even though, he had that Dame Lillard game winner on him and like 2 other game winners. 2 game winners on how many that he's probably stopped? Mm-hmm. It's just those ones were more viral than the other ones. Yeah. That guy was giving people fits in Oklahoma City when he came back. And it was like, this man was good and ready for an MVP tear.
Back when him and Westbrook go back and forth?
Yes.
Yeah, that bombs away, man. Bombs away.
Well, no, when it was him,
I remember that.
Russ and Melo.
They were playing the Thunder.
When they were all on the same team.
Oh, Paul George.
Yeah, that Paul George. When they were all on the same team, that team was tough. And then you got to think. I think 2 years after that, they got Chris Paul. When Chris Paul and that bubble team basically was. Yeah, when they went on a tear, and it's like if they would have just kept that whole core together.
Dude, why did it seem like he balled out there? Did he play all season?
What, Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yes.
It seemed like he did that.
Yes, bro.
To get a hitch on the ride.
Bro, Chris Paul didn't miss any games. I don't think he missed any. But even then, it was like you had that whole team. And it's just like, I think Paul George is still a talented player. He still has too much juice to give to this game. I think he's still a guy that can give you 40 and 15, still close out and be a defensive mastermind to just give you fits.
You can still play at an elite level, bro.
MVP level, MVP caliber level. But if he can't get over these injuries, and the same thing with Kawhi Leonard still has a lot to give to this game. But, with his knee being shot and all this other stuff, who knows what's going to happen. But I don't know why you're going to just sit up here, soak up all those dollars. If you know your body's done, you're questioning yourself, you should just retire. But I think these guys still have a lot to offer to this game and should still go back out there. Let's see if there was anything else on there. Besides them sitting competitive games and everything like that, there's also those investigations that they're going to do. So they're going to have to request to be like, hey, can we miss these games? But they're having like a panel of doctors, I think. So you could get your third-party doctor. But the NBA is going to have a doctor panel and be like, turf toe, get out there. Jam finger, get out there.
Anthony Davis about to be Anthony
Yeah!
Dude, that's the first man that popped in my mind.
Exactly.
He's about to be over there What you mean, bro? My shoulder's hurting a little bit. Nigga, if you don't get your
Because here's the thing. When we look at this, it's like, what should be the highest caliber of people being able to play with an injury? Like, what should be, like, what is our threshold? Kobe Bryant played with, like, a dislocated or a broken finger.
Yep.
You got guys that were playing on sprained ankles, sore knees, like, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like,
Davis missing shit because of sprained toe or
yeah,
some shit like that.
tape them.
Like, come on.
Hey, tape them together and get out there. Get them the mutant Ninja Turtle feet. You better just go out there, dog.
Bro, that shit was ridiculous.
Exactly. And that's why it didn't make any sense that the Lakers traded for him. Because you looked at, like, you know, it just didn't.
He's been back in the gym, though. He's been lifting.
Yes, that was Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but
Everybody.
Ben Simmons, that's like old. That's like a nigga who graduated 10 or so years ago, still posting his fucking high school highlight tape.
Yeah, and seeing Anthony Davis work out, it's like seeing some guy talk about how he's healthy at the hospital. It's like, we'll see you back here, buddy.
We'll see you back here.
And it's just irritating because it's like, I got to see it on the court. It's like everybody knows this guy's a 23-12 guy.
Used to be.
He could still drop. He could just drop everybody off like he's Miss Frizzle. He should be dropping niggas off like Miss Frizzle.
He should be dropping niggas off like Miss Frizzle.
And it's irritating, right? Cruising down.
We can't trust AD anymore, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He be like, fuck it. I don't think he wants to break it.
Well, dude, he already got it. He already got his ring.
Especially at the last game.
He got his ring. Oh. Okay, I got some. So transitioning away from that type of stuff. Let's talk about some other sports stuff. Nah, I don't care about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. That shit's ass. So did you hear about that story about the 1-year-old that died in that daycare from that fentanyl overdose?
Because the lady was giving him
The
drugs?
fent.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
How would you handle that, bro?
I'm pulling the Uncle Ruckus and I got the rope right here, and we stringing that bitch up immediately. The fact that you gotta pay for her existence in a prison cell.
It is crazy.
That's a mind-boggling principle right there.
Do you think she do you really think she should be rehabilitated or whatever? Yeah.
She need to be rehabilitated underneath the chamber.
Underneath the chamber is crazy.
Put her in an electric chair. Sit her down real quick.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think she definitely got to go. She got to definitely go down the river. Oh, dude, did you hear about Bob Menendez?
Who the hell's that?
I think he's a senator. So he got an indictment because him and his wife, bro, just give me the freaking. This is why I hate these news outlets.
You're raging on your Mac right now.
Well, not because they're talking about the news story, but then they're like, "Oh, sign up for our service." I'm like,
Sign up for our service.
"Come see us." I'm like, bro. So, New Jersey senator strikes defiant tone to reporters, accuses some of rushing to judge a Latino and push him out of his seat. Yeah, so he may be getting indicted on corruption charges. Because because he was out there just let's see what dude.
So was he like? What was
Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Nah, it wasn't the boat. So let me see. U.S. senator and 3 New Jersey businessmen charged with bribery offenses. Yeah, so here it is. Robert Menendez allegedly agreed to use his official position to benefit Hana, Jose Uribe, Fred Diabes, and the government of Egypt in exchange for hundreds of thousands of dollars of bribes to Menendez and his wife Nadine Menendez, which included gold bars, cash, and
they call him Pineapple Face.
yeah, that was crazy. Which include gold bars, cash, and luxury convertibles. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said, as the grand jury charged between 2018 and 2022, Senator Menendez and his wife engaged in a corrupt relationship with Hana, Jose Uribe, Fred Diabes, 3 New Jersey businessmen who collectively paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of bribes, including cash, gold, and Mercedes-Benz, and other things of value in exchange for Senator Menendez agreeing to use his power and influence to protect and enrich those businessmen and to benefit the government of Egypt. My office is firmly committed to rooting out corruption without fear or favor and without any regard to partisan politics. Yeah, so they're coming after Buddy.
Dang.
Yeah, so
Government corruption.
yeah, so a lot of it was government corruption, sending out money to Egypt. They were all buddy in pockets.
That's crazy, dude. You know that's not going to brush over well with the U.S. government.
Well,
One of their own senators or governors talking to another country.
because I think he sat on a board too. I think it was the
Yeah,
board
like,
of.
he's sitting there like, what are you doing here, bro? You already make taxpayer dollars in the U.S.
No,
Your
he sat on.
obligation is to be here.
I think he sits on the board of education or the board of U.S. travels or something like that. So he was moving some money.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was moving some money.
He didn't think he'd get caught. Stupid ass.
Well, but then this is the second time he's almost got caught for something, because the first time it was him and this doctor or this businessman that was helping him with his campaign. They got caught for doing some shady, shisty stuff. But then he pulled the race card. He was like, they don't want to see a brown man win out here.
FBI, fuck the cops.
Well, the thing is,
Dang it.
well, I didn't know this, but the feds have a 90% conviction rate when going to trial.
Oh, dang.
So he ain't winning shit.
Yeah, because they traced the money.
Well,
they
yeah.
trace it, right?
Well, it's not even about it wasn't as much about the tracing, but it's like, why do you have $480,000 in cash? It's stuffed into envelopes, hidden in clothing closets and a safe.
Yo, money laundering. That's the first thing that
And then also, as well as over $70,000 in cash in Nadine Menendez's safe deposit box, which was also searched pursuant to a separate search warrant. Some of the envelopes contained the fingerprints and/or DNA of Davis or his driver. Other of the envelopes was found inside jackets bearing Menendez's name and hanging in his closet as depicted below. Wow. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Gold bar. Yeah, no, he had gold in there.
He had gold bars
Yeah.
from Egypt?
Or they just bought him gold bars.
Yo.
Yeah, so through the corrupt relationship, Menendez agreed to take a series of official acts and breaches of his official duty. First, Menendez took actions to benefit the government of Egypt and Hana, including by improperly pressuring an official in the U.S. Department of Agriculture to seek to protect a business monopoly granted to Hana by Egypt. Second, Menendez took action seeking to disrupt a criminal investigation undertaken by the Office of the New Jersey Attorney General related to Uribe and his associates. Third, Menendez recommended to the president nominate a U.S. attorney who Menendez believed he could influence with respect to Davies, sought to disrupt a federal criminal prosecution undertaken by the U.S. attorney
The federal criminal investigation.
by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of New Jersey.
What is? Wait. Was it like a homicide or something like that?
I don't know. And then shortly after she began dating Menendez, what's her name? Nadine Menendez. Shortly after Nadine Menendez began dating Menendez in 2018, Nadine Menendez worked with Hana to introduce Egyptian intelligence and military officials to Menendez. These introductions helped establish the corrupt agreement which Hana, with assistance from Davies and Uribe, provided bribes to Menendez and Nadine Menendez in exchange for Menendez's action to benefit Egypt and Hana, among others. Yeah. This does not look good. And
Hell no, nigga.
so, for example, in January 2022, Menendez sent Nadine Menendez a link to a news article reporting of 2 pending foreign military sales to Egypt, totaling approximately $2.5 billion. Nadine Menendez forwarded the link to Hannah, writing, "Bob has to sign off on this." Whoa. Jesus, they are in some deep...
There goes your
Wow.
money, boy. There goes your money.
Well, they were buying him luxury cars and everything, so he's done.
They're taking all your assets, boy.
Well, they're all done.
Cream pie, man.
Well, the thing is, but the thing,
Even the people who are giving them the money?
I think everybody's going down. Unless somebody starts snitching.
No, I don't agree with that. What do you do in that situation?
Well, you're going to be going... Who knows how long you're going to be going away for?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You may not be getting 20. You may get 10. But then you're not going to be doing 10 with the booty warrior. Yeah, you're going to be chilling in prison. You're going to probably go to a nice prison. Be able to talk down your time.
Those cool ones.
Yeah, where he's just wearing. Yeah, he's just gonna be wearing that that gray jumpsuit like you wearing right now, and he's just gonna be chilling. He's just gonna be chilling in that, or he gonna be wearing what I'm wearing, chilling.
DLC on the back.
Yeah, chilling, dude. Cause you see some of those guys, and the guy's older too, so they're gonna be like, "Oh,
oh yeah."
Yeah, he's like in his 60s. But to have the balls to be like, they just don't want to see a brown man win. Sir, you are caught on like 4 different cases
and then
smuggling money.
Yeah, you got all up too.
Yeah, and it's like there's no way you could pull the race card in here.
Bills. And then you said he got gold bars. You're like, what do you need this for?
Yeah, and they found it in coat pockets.
Sit as an asset. You need to put it to work.
Well,
you sitting there like.
Well, no, it's not as much as it's just like, what do you have $480,000 doing in pockets, or in different jackets around your house? You have a safe of extra money, sure, but it's like for a guy as prominent as you are, and as much money as you make and stuff like that, why is this money just sitting around? And we having different fingerprints on these monies in envelopes from the DNA. It's like that money should be in a bank. And there should be wire statements that prove that this was just a transaction of some sort for maybe a sponsor or
from a check or some shit?
Well, somebody that donated to you that wants to support you as a politician. It's like that's easier to get around.
Yeah.
But you're just moving.
Wait. Don't you have to do something with that money though? Oh, unless it's a donation.
Yeah, you can do whatever. I think you can do whatever you want or something like that. But it just look. I don't know the whole words about it, but it looks.
If it was like over a certain amount, you had to like write it down or something.
Well, when you're moving big amounts of cash like that, you're not doing things for the right reason. We know what type of activity you're doing when you're moving cash. Well, no. It's just he probably did. Maybe he was going on some benders.
He had a few lines with him.
He could have, but the thing was, it's like that's not the only line he was doing. It's like, dude, you're out here breaking so many codes of conduct, putting pressure on other federal level things. It's like, yeah, dude, you're done. And you know this is gonna look great for that attorney general or whatever, because he about to come out swinging. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Fuck you. You know, it's crazy. Speaking of gold, Mansa Musa.
Oh, that African guy?
Yeah, the King Negus. The King Negus. You know how you made up all that gold, though?
How you made it?
Slavery. I was watching a documentary on it. I know. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I was, because I thought this man, like the way they were talking about him,
it was sex slaves, didn't he?
Like it was through the it wasn't. I think he participated in the transatlantic and the
the Middle Eastern.
And the what is that desert called?
Sahara.
Yeah, the Trans-Sahara slave trade. So I think he was pushing slaves in both of them.
No, Africa, no.
So I mean,
Damn.
yeah. So he would basically just be selling slaves and breeding them.
Mansa Musa was the king of what, Ethiopia?
I think so during that time.
No, it had to be Ethiopia.
No, I think it was Ethiopia during that time.
They were like trading. Was it Cape Horn, Ethiopia, where the trading port is?
Yeah, I think so. You had to go against all the way up.
Yes, it's over there by Sudan, I believe.
He was the Mansa Musa, according to Wikipedia, was the 9th Mansa of the Maya Empire, which reached its territorial peak during his reign. He was known for his wealth and generosity. He had been subject to popular claims that he's the wealthiest person in history, but the extent of his actual wealth is not known with any certainty. Yeah, dude, you're up there. Yeah, so there was other things that he did, but so Mali is also suspected to have been involved in the trade of many goods such as ivory, slaves, spices, silks, and ceramics. However, presently, little is known about the extent of the mechanics of these trades. At the time of Musa's ascension to throne, Mali in large part consisted of the territory of the former Ghana Empire, which Mali had conquered. Mali Empire consisted of that and is now part of the Guinea, Senegal, Mauritania, the Gambia, and the modern state of Mali. He was up there, dude. Mansa Musa had them slaves.
Mansa Musa.
The niggas.
Mansa nigga.
Yeah, so there was a lot of slave trade. Like, I don't even... You know what's crazy is, like, when you bring that stuff up about the Trans-Sahara slavery, dude, It's like I was watching this thing,
Right.
and it was crazy because people were getting like offended about it because they're like, this doesn't. They start going off. Well, the transatlantic slavery was worse than this, and it was like nobody started comparing the slaveries. We were just talking about the trans-Sahara slavery and what was going on. Then out of nowhere, out of left field, this is what you get. Transatlantic slavery was the worst thing that ever happened. And I was like, whoa, we're not saying slavery is good at all.
KKK was evil. We're not saying they were good people.
Yeah, whoa. So it was kind of crazy. But damn, they won't let me. Bro, I hate Medium. I hate Medium for this reason. I'm just trying to read an article to update my brain about what be happening out here. Yeah, and I can't even read the full story because it's like upgrade.
Oh,
dude, I freaking hate it.
Geopolitical affairs. There was a story in, was it Saudi Arabia? This young boy had gotten drunk and then he killed somebody in a DUI. So the family went and apologized to the one begging for forgiveness. They brought like the robes, gold, gifts.
That's how you do it.
I'm talking about the finest of finest.
Right.
I think it's Shangri-La, the Islamic law.
Shahira-La.
Shahira-La?
Yeah, Shangri-La is a place in Vietnam. I was like, they flew him out there? I was like, what are he doing out there? Yeah, it's Shahira-La.
So his family was like at their knees begging for forgiveness. But like in the Muslim beliefs, you can either like accept the gifts as compensation or like eye for an eye.
Yeah.
And the son apparently got killed. Like the mom only had 20 minutes to see her son and all that. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, hell.
That's why crime is so low in the countries like that. It's
Don't
like,
be
hey.
fucking around.
I'm like, dude, you gotta respect it.
I want your son. You took one of mine, so I take one of yours.
Gold, like.
Oh, I don't doubt
with
it.
The Egyptian flag on it, just made of gold, bro.
Oh, dude, I don't doubt it.
Like, are the Saudi Arabia like, dude? It's crazy, nigga. We gotta go to the Middle East.
What the hell we do? I actually wouldn't mind going there. Like, I want to ride some camels.
Heck yeah.
I'm trying to outrun some desert storms. I'm trying to do all that shit. I think that would actually be pretty fun.
That just goes to show you how it is in other countries, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them women be bad out there too. Jesus. Stop.
Settle down.
Yeah, the only reason they pushed at that point in history they pushed so many guys to have wives was because like after like the wars, you wouldn't have that many men around. So they're like, listen, we ain't got a choice. We will give you 3 women, but you have to take them in. But then, bro, I don't know if I would want to deal with that. You got to provide for 3 women, bro. Yeah, and you got to deal you gotta like make sure they talk nice to each other, all that. You gonna be stressed. Yeah. But so apparently Mansa Musa owned 12 times more slaves than the U.S. Jesus, he went. Jesus, where do you find yourself having this many slaves? Hey, what are you doing, bud? You just bored slaving niggas up.
That's just too much power.
Yeah, too much power.
Too much power for one man.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I was watching that documentary on that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know what's crazy was like when England was taking that large stance against slavery. And they were like breaking off ties with everybody because they're like, look, we have realized slavery is wrong and we don't want to keep doing business with you. It was crazy because like this one guy that owned slaves, that had a kingdom. Like they were trying to tell him like, stop doing this. If you keep selling around, you're selling slaves, we will boom you. Right? And so he didn't stop. So England was about to go boom him. So as they're making his way to shore, you know what this guy did to try to protect himself? Like, imagine you're the English guy trying to tell him like, hey, we got to stop this. We got to figure something out. But as you're trekking your way there, like he is killing every slave in existence because he believes that's going to give him some type of deity protection from the consequences. Like they were talking about like he slaughtered slaves, everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Because he did not want to get caught having to deal with the consequences that they were telling him like to stop with. Yeah.
Who the fuck are Britain to fucking tell people to stop slavery?
Well, during that time, it was when England. I think England was like one of the first countries to actually take a stance and say like, "Look, we're done with slavery. Like, we cannot keep doing this. Is
that so?
They were like, this is inhumane and this type of stuff." And then because they would actually patrol too and like catch people trying to sell. Yeah, and like they would. It was kind of crazy. I was like, oh. Now I'm not saying they're like ultra good, but it was crazy. I could never imagine. Like, you're like, look, we just gotta talk to you about this, and then you walk in and all you just smell is just blood everywhere, just bloodshed everywhere, and the guy's sitting there just axing another one off, praying, talked about, God protect me from these evil white men.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was kind of crazy back then. They was really booming people like that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And so, but I mean, me personally, it's a wild time. Speaking about wild times. Can't believe we're really watching 0-3 teams just play today.
Who's playing?
Vikings versus the Panthers. And then I think the Bears. We still got like 15 minutes or something like that. Oh, dude, we're already 40 minutes in. We'll just do our quick sports stuff and then we'll call it. The Bears. I think the Bears play somebody today that's 0-3.
They lost.
Oh, but you go.
The Bears choked, dog.
Talk about your spread first. We gotta start doing your spread segments.
Oh shit, dude. Fucking.
Cause I wrote that down. I was like, Deanna needs to start talking about his spreads. Talk about how you.
Yeah. This week's predictions.
Well, talk about how you did for this past week.
I may beat 1,300 this weekend, baby.
Yeah. He ready to go trick off on some of y'all hoes.
Hell no. Wait till I make 10 bands, bro. Wait till I make 10 bands. I start day trading with that. Flip that. It's over with, bro.
Flip the bit.
Yeah.
Flip.
Think about it. You make 100 bands. You telling me you would? Are you looking for jobs on Indeed if you make 100?
Yeah, fuck no. I'm gonna eat. Oh, fuck no.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. Fuck all the bullshit, man. Fuck all the bullshit. Let me log in so we can see.
Yeah, so DeAndre been putting out some spreads. This was something that I wanted him to start talking about because he's actually getting kind of good about it. I think this also is just something more people want to see about, like our sports talk. I think too.
I like to take money line, so like the team that's favored to win. So for my spread, I like to take the earlier action during the week, and I'm pissed because the Jacksonville State game, they won in overtime, and if I would have closed out, I would have won 5,000. Off my 7 parlay.
Jesus Christ.
I was hot, bro. I still won 1,300 this week, but yeah, bro. This week I got Louisville who beat North Carolina.
So this past week, the week of the, not October 1st, what was it? The week of
the 25th.
Yeah. So the 25th weekend, or the week of the 25th. So people know, so they don't think it's the upcoming. Right.
I chose, and this is what I wanted. I cashed out. I chose Louisville over North Carolina.
Right.
Oregon State over Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana Tech over UTEP and BYU over Cincinnati. Or what was it? Over Cincinnati. And them boys cashed out, man. 1351, man. Cashed out for me. So I got the screenshot right here.
Yeah. So he's booming a little bit on there. So.
If I make over 10 bands, the sportsman dude, I ain't looking for another job. That would be a year's worth of rent money right there.
Fair enough, but then you gotta see what you got. I don't know what the taxes is on it. Do you know what it is? Because I think it's different. Yeah.
It's not bad here.
Yeah.
Now, if we were in, let's say, New York or California, that ain't nothing. Or who else got a high state tax?
Probably Florida.
No,
No, Florida's. I think theirs is actually not bad.
State income tax or something like that.
Betting in Dubai. God dang it.
Betting in Dubai, yeah.
Dubai, no tax. Yeah. I was mad. Packers lost to the Lions by 14, and they were saying Jordan Love looked terrible on some of those. So I was like, good lord.
That ass?
Yeah, like I was like, what is he throwing at?
Tell your boy, get it together.
Rams and Colts went into overtime today.
Yep.
But the Rams pulled it out. Jesus. Jaguars beat the Falcons. Wow. Ravens beat the brakes off the Browns. Yeah, Vikings beat the Panthers. They didn't choke it out. Kirk Cousins is actually playing, maybe. Now, he got popped, though, on an interception. They boomed him, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. The Titans beat the Bengals 27-3. 27-3.
Dang, I should have took action on that one. I was hoping the freaking Bengals would get beat.
And then the Bucks beat the Saints today. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I predicted that.
Gee, the Bills beat the Dolphins 48-20.
The only teams that messed up my parlay today were the fucking Browns. Oh, man.
Because the Browns got washed.
I wanted to go with the Ravens, too, bro.
Why did you bet with the
They
Ravens?
didn't have no J.K. Dobbins, and then I saw that Marlon Humphrey was out.
Oh, gotcha. You didn't think they were going to pull it
Yeah,
out.
but the defense was playing stout.
Ravens always
got
got
to
to
Browns could still win even without Nick Chubb.
Right.
They still got Amari Cooper, and they still Deshaun Watson been playing well, but his shoulder been bothering him.
Yeah, you need to go get it massaged out.
I was like,
Broncos beat the Bears. Let's ride. 31 to 28. Eagles beat the Commanders in overtime. 34-31.
Oh, it was the Steelers that messed with.
Yeah, Texans beat the brakes off the Texans. They need to get rid of.
I can't mess with these Steelers, dog.
It's the offensive coordinator. Nobody like him, bruh.
I'm done with the Steelers, brother.
And then the Raiders and Chargers. The Chargers beat they're beating them right now.
Theoretically, I need Chargers to win, and the Chiefs topped it off for me.
Gotcha.
That would have been so nice.
And then Cardinals versus 49ers. 49ers are up 14-0 right now.
Love to
The Cardinals ain't probably going to turn that around. Patriots are losing to the Cowboys. Let's see if Dak is going to choke this out.
I hope they do, man. I want to see the Pats win.
Hello, Dak.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some early action throughout the week too.
Hmm.
For these spreads, I'll take Jacksonville State over Middle Tennessee, FIU over New Mexico State.
This is a college football, by the way, if you guys don't know.
The week of the 7th.
Gotcha.
Sunday the 7th.
Great.
October 7th. And then after that, Sam Houston Liberty. Sam Houston, boy, they were playing tough against fucking Jacksonville State. Boy, I tell you, dude, at home too, that defense is no joke, bro.
I tell you
I
what.
gotta respect that defense, but Liberty's the best team for that conference.
Oh, let's talk about how LSU LSU barely closed that game out. I think.
LSU lost.
Oh, who is it?
Yours truly, Ole Miss, Hottie Toddy.
Yeah, dude, Hottie Toddy, good gosh almighty. That's crazy.
Shout out Lane Kiffin, man.
Lane Kiffin.
Nebraska and Illinois, I got Nebraska.
Alabama.
Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, Western Kentucky.
Damn.
You know Louisiana Tech won me this week? Western Kentucky's offense is way. I watched the game, bro. Their offense is electric. And Louisiana Tech they were going at it with UTEP, and UTEP sucks.
Dude, LSU versus Missouri. We got a 23 ranked LSU versus 21 ranked Missouri. That's probably gonna be a hot game.
Missouri's defense is crazy.
Washington State versus UCLA may be a game.
Not Washington State.
Ooh, Kentucky versus Georgia.
Yeah, they're both.
Oh, this is gonna be a good game. I hope it's a good game because Kentucky beat the brakes off of Florida.
If they get to that
Just-
quarter, I mean, dude, the dogs just turn up every time. That's the thing. Even with their quarterback, Carson Beck, I think that's his name. He's not like the flashiest quarterback. He's
But
not
he
better
just-
than Stetson Bennett, but dude, once he starts throwing the ball, he plays well, bro.
Right.
He plays elite.
And then USC plays Arizona. That's gonna be I ain't even trying to watch that game.
Are they playing in Los Angeles?
Let me see. They're going. Yeah, Arizona at USC. So ain't nobody trying to see that game. We got number 2. No, that's not gonna be a game. Notre Dame versus Louisville.
That'll be a good game, but Notre Dame will prevail.
Notre Dame.
Louisville's offense is that quarterback is terrible.
Really?
His name is Jack Plummer.
Just shit on him.
Dude,
Ooh, but the week 7, Oregon versus Washington.
that might be Jack.
October 14th, Washington versus Oregon. That's gonna be a good one.
Washington versus Oregon. Man, that's about to be a crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna probably be the game of the week right there. USC versus Notre Dame, October 14th. Oh, that's gonna be a good game too. This is what we love to see. But so that's and then we went to Apple Annie's. Bro, those donuts were so good.
Tell 'em how it went.
Bro, them donuts were so fire, bro. If y'all ever get a chance, go to Apple Annie's in Wilcox and go for the apple cider donuts. You will not be disappointed. And then stop by the gift shop and spend some money on your local farms. Support your local farms, dog. That stuff is so good. That stuff is delicious. Like you'll want to keep spending money, bro, because it's so good.
Yeah, support your local farms. Let these other niggas go out of business.
Yeah, for real. Let Bill Gates go out of business for owning 70% of the farmland or whatever it is. But how did you taste some of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you thought they were good, huh?
Awesome.
Bro, you should,
I
bro.
try that apple bread.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to
Some of that
cut
coffee
me
ice
up.
cream.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to give me some of that with that pasteurized butter. I may clean out half that loaf today,
Some fast fries and whatever.
buddy. Yeah, I may clean out half of it today, dude. So that's what I can't wait to do that. But yeah, this weekend we're gonna go out again to cover some more local stuff. We're gonna cover like this new spot in Tucson that's opening up.
Right.
And then I think we're going to the skate rink too. And then we got some food spots that we're going to probably go crash out on a little bit, go bang out on. So, yeah, we're trying to get you guys more stuff in action. Yeah, so that's kind of what the itinerary is doing since we got money now. Well, I mean, I got more money now. But, yeah, did you have any closing statements you want to make before we close off? Did you have any other things to talk about, sports-wise, money-wise?
No, I might actually do it.
All right, awesome. But yeah, this has been another. Gee, whew, still trying to recover. This has been another episode of the Headless Horsemen Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Optimus Coctimus, joined today with
Seymour Butts.
And we thank you guys for joining us today. Catch us on all major platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram at HHPod00 or just type in Headless Horseman Podcast. Find a lot of our snippets. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. And this is us signing off. Ow! Ow! Where'd I fook?